It's currently Tuesday. I'm on vacation at the beach, and the weather's supposed to be like thunderstorms. They said there might be an isolated tornado, so this could be the last video I ever make. But what a way to go out by talking about the 15 biggest upcoming Nintendo Switch games for the rest of 2023. I'm not going to waste your time, so be sure to hit that subscribe button to remember my honor of being a subpar YouTuber just in case I perish at the beach, and let's get into the games. First game we got is Vampire Survivors, coming out on August 17th, 2023. All of these games are 2023, so I'm going to get rid of saying the year of the game. Now, Vampire Survivors is a game that was extremely popular on Steam. It's still very popular. It's a minimalistic sort of roguelike style game in which you just try to mow down waves of different zombies in a very fast and frantic game pace. Now, it's not a game that I was like super interested in, and I'm not even sure I'm still like wanting to play it or anything like that, but at $5 it's actually a cheaper game, and the Nintendo Switch version of the game does offer a co-op mode. It's one of those sort of cult classic games that people seem to love to play, so who knows, it might be worth checking out on August 17th. On August 18th, we have Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, and I know what you're thinking to yourself, what is that? Like, that has a cool name, but like, what is the game? Well, it's pretty much like Jet Set Radio. Like, let's be real, Sega seems to be dragging their feet with anything Jet Set Radio or Jet Set Grind related, but this is like pretty much the spiritual successor. You like dance and grind around and spray paint stuff in a cel-shaded visual style. This is a game I've been watching for a very long time, and I think this game can be absolutely awesome. It actually comes out first on the Nintendo Switch on August 18th alongside of the PC version of the game, but yeah, this is a game I'm super interested in as an old school Sega fan, and I think this game's going to be really cool. So I don't know, you know, hopefully the quality of the game is good. I haven't seen too many previews for it, but I have high hopes and I guess high expectations for Bomb Rush Cyberfunk on August 18th. NBA 2K24 once again hits the Nintendo Switch on September 8th. This is a franchise that I pretty much review it every year. I didn't review it last year on the Nintendo Switch because I got it on Xbox Series X, but I'm a huge basketball fan. You guys know I'm a diehard Knicks fan, so I always end up buying these games one way or another, and I'll probably check out this year's version of the game on the Switch because I'm interested to see if they're able to get, I guess, any more power out of the Nintendo Switch system. Obviously, this game was gorgeous when it first came out with 2K18 on the Switch, but like, how are they able to improve upon it? Are they able to improve upon it? You know, what sort of new gameplay mechanics are they going to include? We'll find out on September 8th with NBA 2K24. Another game that's going to be super interesting to check out on the Nintendo Switch is Mortal Kombat 1. I'm still not sold on the name, but Mortal Kombat 1 comes out on September 19th, and this is sort of a reboot of the Mortal Kombat franchise in terms of storylines. There's a bunch of different storylines now. Characters are now connected in different ways. Sub-Zero and Scorpion are now buddy-buddy. I think they might actually be brothers or something like that, which is kind of weird if you're an old-school Mortal Kombat fan, but I definitely like what this game is bringing to the table. I thought Mortal Kombat 11 was a super fun game, and this seems to be a very fun game as well. The whole cameo system really opens up the world of possibilities. I'm not huge on like the Homelander stuff being in the game because it's like you have so many iconic Mortal Kombat characters. Like, if you're missing characters from the original games, like, why would you include this extra stuff? But I kind of get it. Once again, much like NBA 2K24, this is going to be interesting to see how it performs on the Nintendo Switch. There is no last generation PS4 or Xbox version of this game, so yeah, I definitely have a keen eye for Mortal Kombat 1 when it comes out on September 19th. Detective Pikachu Returns comes out on October 6th. They don't like when you use trailers for this and they'll copyright claim it. The game kind of looks like crap, but maybe you'll like it. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged comes out on October 17th, and this is a franchise. I say franchise because this is the second entry, but this seems to be gaining a lot of popularity with people. The whole sort of over-the-top arcadey style racing stuff within the Hot Wheels universe. If you know anything about Hot Wheels, you have like loop-de-loops and all sorts of crap, and this seems to be becoming very, very popular. I'm interested to check out this version of the game. I never checked out the first one, but I think I will check out the second one just because I want to see what's new. I want to see what the latest and greatest is within this. It does feel like something that could be heavily microtransaction, so hopefully they kind of shy away from that, but I think there's good possibilities for Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged when it comes out on October 17th. One of the big games for the Nintendo Switch coming to us from Nintendo is coming on October 20th, and that, of course, is Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Now, this is a 2D Mario game, and I was of the mindset that I was like, yo, you know, 2D Marios are cool, but like they need to really reinvent the wheel if that's what they're going to do again. I sort of prefer the 3D Marios in the more modern era, but I definitely like what they have shown thus far from Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and I feel like there's still a lot of secrets that remain with this game. Different abilities, different power-ups and stuff. The little teaser trailer that we got for this game definitely sold me on it, but I also feel like they are holding back some secrets because I think this game is going to get really weird, like this whole purple coins and like turning it into an elephant. Like it's pretty much Purple Haze, the album by Cameron, in a video game. So I'm interested to see just how weird and wacky they get with Super Mario Bros. Wonder, because I think that's what a 2D Mario game needs to be. You know, give it some pizzazz, give it some flair, get as far away from the new Super Mario Bros. Series as you can. Super Mario Bros. Wonder comes out on October 20th. One of the games that has me giddy like a schoolgirl comes out on October 24th with Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. What a collection of excellent, excellent games. You get Metal Gear Solid 1. You get Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. You get Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. You get Metal Gear on the MSX. You get Metal Gear 2 on the MSX. You get Metal Gear on the NES. You get Metal Gear 2 Snake's Revenge on the NES. Now, the last two games are not very good, but it's still cool that they're on there. I love all the additional bonus stuff. There's going to be like strategy guides built into the game, and it's Metal Gear. It's the return of Metal Gear Solid, one of the greatest franchises of all time outside of Metal Gear Solid 5. Great gameplay in Metal Gear Solid 5. Crap story. Go to hell, Kiefer Sutherland. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection comes out on October 24th, and I hope they do a volume 2. One of the surprise games of the last Nintendo Direct that really caught my eye was Star Ocean: The Second Story R, which comes out on November 2nd. Now, this is a remake of that game, but really the graphics are what definitely captivated me. It's like 2D sprites in a 3D world, and I don't know why, but this just looks absolutely gorgeous. It's like the next level of HD 2D games, or 2D HD, I don't know what the hell, I think they're called HD 2D games, but like this is on a whole nother plane of existence. Like this is far beyond your Octopath Traveler graphical styles. I think this game looks stupid good, and the core game itself is a great game, so hopefully they don't like mess anything up, because I think this could be a sleeper hit for RPG fans, and this is probably my most anticipated RPG for the second half of 2023. Yes, RGT does play RPGs. That's why they call him RPG85 occasionally. Star Ocean: The Second Story R, November 2nd. This is a day one purchase for me. Do you like to move it, move it? Because I like to move it, move it. And WarioWare Move It comes out on November 3rd of 2023. Yeah, it's WarioWare. Look, I have nothing against the WarioWare games. I used to love the original WarioWare games, but this to me is a franchise that it just feels kind of milked to death. Like, it's like cool. You could do stuff with it. Like there's the little slide from Super Mario 64. I always forget what it's called. It's the castle slide with the great song. But like, that's probably going to sell me on the damn game. But can I get like a Wario Land game, a Wario World game? Like Wario, you could do so much with, because he's like the antithesis of Mario. So you could be creative, you could be evil with these games. And I don't know, I just want a traditional Wario game, not in the WarioWare franchise, but maybe you're a WarioWare super fan. I don't know, man. I'll probably check this out, because that stupid tunnel pipe race level November 3rd for WarioWare. I like to move it, move it. On November 14th comes a game that's released on every other platform, and I'm still interested in the Switch game because I want to see the performance of it, and that is Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I played Hogwarts Legacy on my Xbox Series X, and this is a big game. It is a big game in terms of size, in terms of scope, in terms of graphics, in terms of the world of Hogwarts. And I don't know how the hell they're going to fit this on the Nintendo Switch, but they seem to be somewhat confident in it. They want to do a great version version of the game. There is a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox version of the game, so I guess you could sort of base it off that, but I want to see how this game turns out. I might actually double dip. I had fun with Hogwarts Legacy. Like, some of the gameplay was a little bit monotonous, but I just liked the world that it sort of portrayed, and remember that boycott of Hogwarts Legacy? And then that worked out really well. Hogwarts Legacy finally hits to the Nintendo Switch on November 14th, but I think if it misses this date, just go ahead and cancel Christmas. On November 17th, Gino makes his triumphant return with Super Mario RPG. Now, this, of course, is a remake of Super Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo, a game that, well, I never played it. I know that's kind of sacrilege. I didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up. For whatever reason, I never got around to playing this game. So once again, I guess you can't really say that Star Ocean was my most anticipated RPG. And I was going to try to play this off. It's like, oh, it's not really an RPG, but I mean, the game's freaking called Super Mario RPG. So Star Ocean will be my second most anticipated RPG because I'm putting Super Mario RPG on the top. I get to finally play this game. Yes, I could still play the Super Nintendo version, but this version looks better. And I'm really excited for it. I hope it lives up to the hype that so many people have pretty much critically acclaimed this game. It was, of course, Square, Soft, and Nintendo probably at their peak of their relationship before the demise of it with the N64. So I think this is going to be a very special game. Super Mario RPG, November 17th, my most anticipated RPG of 2023. Now, although there's a Pokemon Presents presentation happening after I make this video, I don't care because a superior Pokemon experience is coming to the Nintendo Switch on December 1st, and that is Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince. Look, it's very Pokemon-like, where you're collecting these demons in the world, except it looks good. And it plays good. Like, the Dragon Quest Monsters games are good games, like on the DS. So I have very high expectations for this. I like the gameplay loop of Pokemon. I don't like the crap-ass performance and the fact that Game Freak gets away with it, even though they're literally the biggest video game company in terms of revenue in the freaking world. Dragon Quest Monsters, however, though, is a great franchise. The Dark Prince looks absolutely fantastic. Love the visual style with the cel-shaded animation. It almost looks like a cartoon sort of come to life as far as, like, I guess more of an anime or a manga, as they call it. But yeah, I think Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince is going to be a surprise game for fans of this style of basically, you know, capturing stuff and battling different abilities. So yeah, totally on board with this game. December 1st, 2023, Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince. Is this an RPG? Because if it is, RPG85 is now excited for 3 different RPGs. The next 2 games are 2023 releases. We don't know the exact date of when they're coming out, but I'm buying both of them. Sonic Superstars, baby, Sonic Superstars. Rumor has it that it's coming out on October 17th. That's still not written in stone at the time of the filming of this video, but it's Sonic. I'm a Sega fanboy. It's 2D Sonic. It looks really good. The physics are going to be similar to Sonic Mania, which was fantastic. Looks like they threw in some additional elements. It's a damn shame that Super Mario Brothers Wonder is going to absolutely cannibalize this game, but I do not care. I will be out there supporting Sonic Superstars. Sega, I know you're watching this video because you watch me. I know you watched that damn Dreamcast Mini and Saturn Mini video because I told you it was going to do numbers. Got over 100,000 views. Thank you guys for that. But listen, bro, like, we got to hype this game up. You know, send me some Sonic swag and, you know, send me an early copy of the game. I'll review it before everyone's talking about Super Mario Brothers Wonder. But yeah, Sonic Superstars comes out in 2023 some point. Allegedly, it's October 17th. If it is, oh boy, Sonic or Sega versus Nintendo, Sonic versus Mario. One more round, folks. One more round. And the final game on this list is yet another compilation that I'm extremely excited for. Batman: The Arkham Trilogy. Coming out sometime in 2023. This, of course, consists of Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, and Batman Arkham Knight. Now, I'm not the biggest Arkham Knight fan in the world, but I think this will be an interesting game just solely for the fact that this was a PS4 and Xbox One game. There wasn't a PS3 or an Xbox 360 version of the game, much like we saw with the other 2 Batman games. So this will be pretty technically impressive. Arkham City is one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. at least if he asked me today. I absolutely love that game. So to be able to revisit that game again is going to be super fun. I love these games, man. These are like peak Batman games to me, and just an amazing trilogy. Finally coming home to the Nintendo Switch on sometime in 2023, but I will be there day one for that as well because I'm Batman. All right, so an eclectic mix of games. Let me know in the comments section down below what games you plan on picking up for the second half of 2023. And hopefully I'll be alive to read them and I'm not freaking in Kansas anymore and like a tornado comes and gets me. It's going to be very interesting. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Hit the bell notification as well. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.